I do think part of the heart of the Christian message is that as Christians within a community, we don't run from a fire, we run into a fire. So the reality is we take on the concerns of a community. That's our role as Christians, that's our role as a church community, is even though it may not be our problem, we actually seek to reach out and to help solve a problem because that's our Christian instructions in how we're supposed to live. I know as a church, for instance, for us, we reached out years ago to try to help the community that was north of the interstate. It wasn't even part of our direct community of saying, how do we address the concerns and needs of those people that are maybe not within our sphere of influence and interaction at this point, but there are deep concerns both on the northern side of Greene County and the southern side of Putnam County. How can we reach those folks and help support those people who are really going through difficult times? How do we help young people? Even though these weren't our young people at our church, how do we go into the community, into the school system, and truly make a difference among kids, even though they're not our kids, quote unquote, they're the community kids, and therefore they are our kids. One of the beauties of the Roman Catholic Church is that they historically have done what's called the parish model. And a parish is not just a church building with a church in it, even though some people have begun defining it that way. A parish is a geographical region. And it is that you're responsible for this particular region. And I know when we started Lake Oconee Community Church, I was very intentional to say that our parish was Greene and Putnam counties. There was the entire counties of those areas, and we needed to do what we needed to do in order to reach out to them. Even though it wasn't our problem, even though it wasn't our fire, we're going to run into the fire. We're going to try to help solve the problem in ways that are there. And I think that's the Christian message. I think that's the heart of what Jesus did, is incarnational ministry. He came to earth and became incarnated in earth amongst us. We need to be incarnated into our community and be witnesses of how we live our lives, but also to be problem solvers and help with community problems and helping solve those problems. And so it's important for us, and it's important for all churches, not just our church, but all churches should be taking that kind of outward missional approach of truly trying to help solve issues, even if they're not our particular problems directly.